All right, everybody, and on that note, welcome to the start of the second half of Big South play. We are one round robin trip through, and now it is time for this battle between High Point and Radford up in Virginia. High Point, one of the hottest teams in the conference, number one in the conference right now. They have won 4 straight games, 6 of their last 7. They've been a team that has been red hot this year. Playing Radford, looking to complete the season sweep on the Highlanders. The last time these teams met, back in the Quabain Center in the Q, High Point won by 18 points. So we'll see what happens tonight. Should be an interesting one up in Radford. Appreciate you guys tuning in. My name is Jared9. If you've never been to JD Live stream before, how it works like this, fire one on the channel with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. And don't initially get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order I see them. Vote in that poll who you think wins this game, High Point or Radford. If you are a member, you can show us for either one of the teams using those emojis in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, we do have the High Point logos and the Radford logos. Radford coming off a 10-point win against the bottom feeders of the conference, USC Upstate. This will obviously be a much tougher game for them on paper, but we'll see how this one plays out as High Point 7-2 in conference play, looking to get some momentum before that big game on Saturday night against Asheville for the #1 spot in the Big South. Should be a good one. Number 1 song today's, number 2 song. Ooh. My gut was telling me Easy Lover by Phil Collins. My gut was telling me Easy Lover. Because that never peaked at #1, but it was #2 for a bit. We have a trade to announce. Ooh. After your streams, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, Frank. Appreciate you, man. How's it going, Vito? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going, Confirm RFK? Welcome in. We have a trade? Ooh, what's... Oh, yeah, Kyle Kuzma to the Bucks. Yes, that happened earlier today. Chris Middleton, yeah. So, Rams are scheduled to host game in Melbourne 26. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And Michigan-Purdue, yes, that is the return game to Michigan. So, from now until Friday, you make the call for Tuesday night for college basketball. Help me decide. Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, Mississippi State, or Purdue, Michigan. Every donation from now until Friday will help me decide which game we're doing. Starting five for both these teams. For High Point, same starting five as before. Jiffa, Johnson, Bodo, Williams, and Hamilton. No changes there. This is an interesting one for Radford, though. Macklin, Moss, Harris, Truth Harris, Josiah Harris, and Gaines. A lot of changes from the starting lineup from last time. They're making a whopping 2 changes from the last time they played. You don't see a lot of turnover like that in the starting five usually. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. 88% of you riding with High Point to win this one. Will Kelsey propose if the Chiefs win? They will, he will, I don't think he will. Mahomes should have just left because he didn't know media day was mandatory. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's do it. And obviously the conspiracy theories are insane with the refs. We're going to get underway here. High Point in the purples. Radford the whites. High Point wins the tip. We're underway here. At Radford, High Point will complete the season sweep as it is Hamilton. He gives it off. It's Jiffa. Loses the handle, picks it back up. Going to feed it back to Hamilton. In the corner now. Visits it. Johnson for 3. Great start for High Point. A 3-pointer for Chase Johnston. Shooting 49% from 3 this season. Last time out, only had 5 points in that game. But High Point as a team shot 7 for 12 from 3 in that 12-point win against Presbyterian. Picking up right where they left off here now at the elbow. Trying to hook that one up. That one no good. Rebound on the play. It's going to go out of bounds and going to the Panthers. Come on with here. Which game do you... actually, I don't have to ask on that one. I know which game you want. Best QB in each division. Ooh, all right. I'm going to say... Allen. Honestly, Trevor Lawrence. Honestly, I'd take Trevor right now over anyone in the South. Burrow, Mahomes. Kicks it out, Johnston. Daniels, Jiffa. Drevin said spin it up. Jiffa floats it. That one rattles in. So High Point up to a 5-0 lead to start this one. Jiffa last time out 12 points on 3 for 7 shooting. I would say Goff. I will go with Baker. 3-pointer. That one good. No foul in the play as he fell down. But the 3-pointer there by Jarvis Moss. That one good. Leading scorer on the team this year. Averaging 14 points per game this year. And then I would say in the NFC West, I'll go with Stafford. But man, that's tough. Kicks out to the corner for 3. Johnson again. He's 2 for 2 from the arc. What a start for Chase Johnson's up to 6 points. Last time these teams met, High Point made 13 threes, shot 42% of the game from 3. Johnson was 2 for 5 from behind the arc. 2 for 2 here to start this one off. High Point up by 5 already. We're talking about Melbourne at the under 16 timeout because there's a lot to talk about that one. There's a lot of incorrect information that came out from the previous leaks that make this a whole lot easier. Feeds to the side. Moss going to try a 3. Open. Got it to go. Back-to-back threes for Moss. So it's 8-6. Radford off to a good start from behind the arc. Last time out against USC Upstate, they shot very well from 3. 10 for 22. And Moss, he struggled. He was 1 for 5, but as a team, shot about 45%. Williams gives it off. Kicks to the corner. Jiffa trying to post up, working on Harris. Fades away from the Big South logo. That one good. High Point is yet to miss a field goal so far. 4 possessions, 4 scores, 10-6. National anthem, John Batiste. What's every 7 for Purdy's a ring? Yeah, it's close. NFC West is super close. You can go any one of the 4, honestly. Feeds it down low. Blocked on the play. Nice block there by Johnson. Going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with Radford with 17-19 to go in the first half. Alex Rank was with the Tigers. Or signed with the Tigers. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it. Meanwhile, double sub here. The Harrises are coming off. Truth Harris, Josiah Harris, both coming off. Yeah, Melbourne, it's going to be a September game. It's going to be a September game, probably on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. My guess is that they do 2 opening nights. I could see that. 3-pointer. That one's long. Rebound on the play by Johnson. So I could see 26 them start the season on a... So layup there blocked. No good. Rebound on the play by Radford. I could see them doing, let's say, an Australia game on Thursday night, and then Wednesday night you open up the season. I could see that potentially. So you have 2 different opening nights. Picked by Harris. It's Early. Checking in for the first time. Early gives it off. Up top for 3. Moss. Money again. Jarvis Moss. 3 for 3 this game for 3. No, they said it was going to be September. The rumor is now September. The initial report of October was wrong, which makes a lot more sense. Well, wait. Hot take? Russell Wilson better than... Wait, what? Than Joe Burrow? Really? Than Lamar Jackson? You've Russell Wilson better in the North than Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. Kicks out to Williams. Williams loses the handle. Now going to turn around, fade away. That one blocked. First missed field goal of the day for High Point. Now Radford trying to go in transition. Gives it back. Moss fakes the 3. Gives it down low. It's an easy dunk there for TJ Naismith. Naismith, no points last time out against Upstate in 14 minutes of work. Gets the easy dunk there. Radford's got the lead for the first time tonight. Duke Syracuse? I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. We'll see. Best college in basketball has to be either Duke or Auburn. Right now it's Auburn. Auburn right now is on another level. Layup, that one, no good, but foul to the play. Hamilton going to go to the line and shoot 2. When we get back, he's going to foul on Isaiah Gaines, his first, team's first. When we get back, high scoring affair so far. As Hamilton going to go to the line when we get back. Hamilton, a 72% free throw shooter, 11-10 your score. In relation to James, no. No, it's N-E and then capital S-M-I-T-H. Duke Syracuse. Will I be doing that game? Is that this weekend? Oh, it's this weekend. Oh no, that's right now. Oh crap. Let me put that on. Usually that game's a Saturday. I remember Duke Syracuse always at the Carry Dome being on a Saturday. I don't ever remember it being on a Wednesday. No, we'll have it on the screen. ESPN. ESPN or ESPN2? It's ESPN2, I'm guessing. It could be ACC Network, but I'm guessing Duke would be ESPN2. Yeah, it's ESPN2. Those games are always intense. I always want to go to a Q's basketball game at the Dome. Where's Auburn take their first SEC loss, or they go 18-0? Let's look at their schedule. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You know, it could be to Florida, but they're not full strength. I think Bama. I think Bama on the road will be their first loss. I think Bama on the road is gonna be their first loss. So I'm going to say Bama is their first one. They probably go like 16-2 in conference play. I mean, they're on cruise control right now. They're dominating. I mean, we all agree there's a clear top 2. It's UNC. It's UNC and... Or not UNC. I saw UNC in the chat. It's Auburn and Duke right now. Clear top 2. How's it going, Cujo? Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you from Broncos country. If UNC doesn't make the dance, should Davis be fired? Absolutely. That'd be a few seasons now underachieving. I mean, that performance against Duke was just shambolic. I mean, those two programs can't be further far apart. Auburn, my natty pick? I like Duke. I really like Duke right now. But, oh, man, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, Florida, if they shoot the ball well, they're going to be tough to beat. Houston, their defense is swarming. I really don't know. I don't know if Auburn's their natty pick, but Final Four pick, yeah. Obviously, it all depends on the bracket. Depends on the bracket. And I mean, my natty pick is going to be High Point. If High Point makes the dance, my natty pick is going to be High Point, even though it's not the even though I know it's not going to happen. But I'm going to fill out 2 brackets, and one was going to have High Point winning it all. But realistically, right now I got Duke. Chicken breast. I do not bake chicken breast, so I cannot tell you. Valid humans to the Kings for Soka and 2 second-round picks. Wizards are just blowing up anything that has any value. First round for Hamilton, that one good. 11 all tied up. Last time these teams met, Hamilton, 12 points, but just 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Duke should be number 1 of Auburn? No, not yet. Second free throw good, 12-11 your score. Now, if we start next week, let's go. Now, my theory for that, I think Auburn should be number 1 still. I think the only concern with Duke is that there's like a 5-minute stretch every game where they forget how to play basketball. There's a 5-minute stretch where they just allow this massive run. You don't get that with Auburn. Early, tries to drive inside. He's fouled on the play by Williams. That's High Point's first. And Williams first. Give this game over on ESPN Plus if you want to watch. Appreciate you guys tuning in, as always, to the stream. And tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern time, you guys voted for it. We're going to do it. Wake Forest, Stanford. Big game in the ACC. Wake Forest, decent season so far, to say the least. Stanford having a good year, too. Guys, pick that game. The game's on ESPN. You were going to do that. Right, Duke beat Auburn December. That is true. I just love the way Auburn's playing, though. Three-pointer on the top. Moss misses that one. First miss for Moss from behind the arc. He's 3 for 4 tonight. Hamilton gets the board. Going to try to take it coast to coast. He's going to try to post up now on the third block. Hamilton spins around now on the first block. Hamilton looking for something fading away. That one off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Bodo Bodo. His first. The baby hook for Bodo Bodo. Gets it to go. The reigning freshman of the year gets the baby hook. Had 9 points last time out against Presbyterian. He's playing a lot better as of late, especially on the defensive side. Had 4 blocks that game. Hasn't really been scoring a lot this season. Just under 5 points per game, but starting to pick it up. And a much needed presence there for High Point. Driving inside now, it's early. Kicks it back up top. Now it's Walker. Zion Walker gives it off. Early. We're going to go inside. Williams forces the jump ball. Possession now is with Radford. 3 on the shot clock, but good defense there by Williams. Especially, too, because he's on a foul. So, good defense there to avoid reaching in. Duke fan, this is their best season since Coach K last season and the Zion season. Oh, by far. Look, my best friend from college is a Duke fan. He's loving life right now. He's loving it. I did hear he's going to Super Bowl. Yes, I did hear he's going to Super Bowl. I did hear. Yeah, security's going to be tight for that one. LB call? Absolutely. Feeds it down low. Working on Williams. Gets it to go. Not great defense by the paint. And Radford gets someone to go 14-13. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of baseball. You make the call. If 23 happened now, it would be rigged? No, it wouldn't be because there weren't really bad ref calls that game. Not just the Falcons doing crap. Bodo Bodo blocked on the dunk, but going to go to the line and shoot 2. Contact with the arm during the dunk attempt. They're going to get that one on Harris. Team second, so Bodo Bodo going to line. Thoughts on Gordo's killer saying he should get off because the brothers were also drunk. That's not really how it works. That's not really how it works. It's an interesting defense. It's a crap defense. It's a defense. Doesn't absolve you of drunk driving. First free throw, no good for Bodo Bodo off the back of the rim. Bodo Bodo this season, just a 58% free throw shooter. Jiffa checking out. 3 Final Four teams for SEC. Fact or fiction? I'm going to say fiction on that. I'm going to say fiction. Second free throw, though, for Bodo Bodo is good, up to a 2-point game. Tennessee is a bit too inconsistent. Kentucky is falling off. I mean, Bama's really good. Florida's really good. Auburn's good. But, again, you figure at least 2 of those teams will be on the same side of the bracket. Same region. Trying to drive, working on Pettiford. Now kicking out up top. Walker fakes the 3 now, looking to pull from the free throw line. Now going to kick it back to Moss. Moss being guarded up top by Hamilton. Gives it off. 9 on the shot clock. Walker gets some separation on Johnson. Step back 2. No good. Pettiford gets the board. Wait, they have to fire the referees. Executive order. 3 for Williams. That one way off the mark. No good, but rebound on the play by Hamilton. He's stripped. And it's going to go back to Radford. Walker gets the loose ball. Kicks it out to Early. Early kicks it to the corner. Driving the baseline. Working on Hamilton. Now working on Bodo Bodo. And Bodo Bodo gets called for the foul. So going to line shoot 2 is Jarvis Moss, who's got 9 points already today. I can increase his total here. Leading scorer on the team. 83% from the line this season. Moss last time against High Point. Only 2 for 8 from the field. 7 points, but doing a lot better so far this game. Chance against double figures already. The best non-ranked SEC team, I'd say Vanderbilt. And the worst ranked one, well, right now, Kentucky with the way they're playing. First free throw is good. That's Truth Harris checking back in for Radford. Yeah, I like Vanderbilt. I like Vanderbilt. They're very consistent, but I do like Vanderbilt. And Kentucky right now, they're just, as of late, they're really struggling. Might fall in the top 25 for this. I don't know. Second free throw here. This one is also good, so we're tied at 15. High scoring affair so far. High scoring affair so far. Radford drilling both free throws there. This team shooting over 75% from the free throw line this season. Can't be discouraged with that number if you're a Radford fan. Hamilton going to inbound this one. They're going to go full court press. And High Point going to have to call a timeout. They got to figure out how to break that. So use a timeout early on. Not a great start for the Panthers in a lot of ways. 13th. Oh, my clock is running. 13:30 to go in the first half. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. If you like what you see, folks, make sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe. In terms of streams coming up, we're doing Week 4 at Stanford tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We are also doing tomorrow. We're going to be doing Ohio State, Maryland. We're going to do some Big Ten basketball. We're going to do on Friday Big trivia game, me against my dad. Live on the air. Super Bowl trivia, 100 questions, me against my dad. Place your bets now. Who do you think wins that one? And then Saturday, we got 2 games on the docket. For now, I might add a third. I'm not sure. Obviously, I got to get some stuff ready for the Super Bowl party that I'm throwing. But we're going to be doing the High Point game against Asheville and doing Florida-Auburn. Might bet on Vandy beat Auburn next week. You know, the odds, it's probably like plus 390 on Vandy. That's not terrible. That's what odds you get. Wouldn't bet a crap ton on it, obviously, but if you get like anything above plus 400 with Vandy and their upset propensity, I mean, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Was it as bad as you thought? It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. No, it's actually part of the coin flip. How do you even convert it to crypto? That'd be funny. Hamilton for 3. That one, no good off the back of the rim, and Walker will just let that one go out of bounds. Could be Radford ball. Odds to place that bet? You cannot. I wish you could. I wish you could use odds to place me against my dad. But, alas, you cannot. Wish you could. Walker, going to take this one up. He's going to get it back, working on Pettiford. Under 13 to go in the first half, tied at 15. Feeds it to the elbow. And the foul on Hildebrand and 1. Gets the layup with the contact. Hildebrand getting called for that foul. He was beat by the baseline. A few times that happens when beat by the baseline tonight. And Radford going to go to the line, try and extend their lead to 3. Nice play there. TJ Naismith, the 6'10 forward, working on Hildebrand. And 1. Otani's too fast to get double play since he's a grab ball pitcher, and Cortez did match up better against Otani, seeing as Otani got out. Just underestimated Freeman. Yeah, that's. I mean, the problem with that lineup is that you can't just play for one batter. You got to play for the whole with a 3-batter minimum. It's a bit different. Hamilton going to take it up, 3-point lead. Padford gives it off. Now it's Hamilton. Back to the corner. Loses the handle, but Benham gets it. Benham feeds it to Pettiford. Pettiford by the free throw line. Kicks out to the corner. Hamilton trying to post up now. Kicks it back up top. Benham fakes the floater. Gives it to Pettiford in the corner. 7 on the shot clock. Pettiford trying to work the baseline. Spin around. Back up top. Open for 3. Hamilton. The ball movement was great. The shot not so much. And the tip goes back to Radford. Hamilton misses the 3 at the top. He was open. Early now trying to post up on Pettiford. He's got the height advantage. Early loses the handle. Nice defense there. Pettiford gets it. And I'm going to try and slow it down. Now they're going to try and go. Pettiford draws the contact, gets the shot. Nice job at Pettiford. Gets the strip and then goes coast to coast himself. Bet $80 on J-Does had to win, so if you lose, I'll lose him on purpose. Oh, wow. So prediction, 35-14. It's not going to be that much of a blowout. I don't see it. I have the Chiefs winning 30-24. Thoughts on Katie refused to get traded to Golden State? I'm surprised by that. So at the under 12 timeout now. Following the foul on Theum, that's his first, High Point's 4th. Look, I think here's the thing. I can't blame the Suns for going all in. They had to make a move. They had to. That core got you 27 points in the first half of an elimination game. That core was not cutting it. You gave up Cam Johnson, who's hurt a lot, and he's a role player. And Bridges, who's great, don't get me wrong, for one of the best players in basketball. I really had no problem with that trade. You had to go all in. You had to try it. It didn't work out. But now, how deep do you want to go? Because obviously this is not working. The Beal trade was the problem. How deep do you want to go? I don't know. Because you don't have any of your picks. That's the hard part. If you had your picks, you could do something, but it might be time to just keep Booker and blow the rest up. I don't know. The rumored Fox 2 score, but I've not. Let me see it. I've not seen the rumored bug. That's exciting. Ooh, I kind of like it. You know, I'm not crazy about the numbers not being next to each other. I'm not crazy about that. Worst Jags bust? Probably, in terms of talent, RJ Sauer, CJ Henderson. But in terms of like what we gave up to get him and the expectations, Blaine Gabbert. Definitely Blaine Gabbert. Could Scar beat Kentucky on Saturday, get the first SEC win? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, Bortles is not. No. Bortles is not number 2. Not even close. No, Bortles was not a bust. Bortles was like Mark Sanchez. It was like, was he a great quarterback? No. Was he worth the number 3 pick? No, but I wouldn't call him a bust. No, Bortles is not number 2. At the very least, he ain't number 2. There's no way Bortles is a bigger bust than C.J. Henderson. No way. And Caleb Chase-on. There's no way. Not a chance in the world he's bigger bust than those guys. I like the bug. You know, I kind of like the bug. I don't know if this is the real thing, but I kind of like it. I don't like the numbers not being next to each other. I'm gonna put the link in. It's not bad. I like the font. It kind of works. Bryce Young? Well, he's not. We're talking Jaguars bus. But Young's not. I mean, Young could escape the bus shed. Like, he could shed the label pretty easily. Any WNBA teams in danger of relocation? Nothing I know of. Moss trying to spin around. Floats it up. That one off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Terry Anderson. Checking in for the first time. Wait, look to find the bug. I just looked at Fox News score bug. Loses the handle on the dribble. It's going to be a fast break opportunity here for Radford. Pettifer can't get the steal. Moss gets the layup to go. Moss having a field day so far. All right, Pettifer going to take this one up. Pettifer gives it off to Hildebrandt. High Point not looking sharp defensively so far this game. One of the worst defensive teams in the nation on the road this season. That three-pointer doesn't even hit the rim. Theum wide off on that one. Wide off on that one. Feeds it up top. Kicks out to the corner. For 3. Open. Got it to go. Radford, largest lead of the day. 6-point lead. Brandon Macklin. 40% from 3 this season. Drills that one. Yeah, no, I have my opinions. I'm not going to comment on it, though. I'm not going to comment on that one. I have my opinions, though. I'm not going to comment on it. Pettifer. Feeds it from the block. That one, no good. Rebound on the play by Radford. High Point's got a nice skill from the field. I think they're 1 for their last 7 from the field. Moss. How come it's kick 6? Like, once a year. Once a year. Moss, bounce pass down low. The layup, contact, no good. Foul on the floor. It'll be against High Point, as I believe Naismith is going to the ground. 5 fouls around the Panthers. Not a good start for High Point. Do you think the Jags fleece a text with Tony Baselli? I mean, he was injured. I mean, yeah, they sort of did. They sort of did with the expansion draft. Absolutely, they sort of did. Pettifer getting called for that foul. His first, team's 5th. High Point, just 1 for the last 6 from the field. I actually can say it was a shooting foul. It was a shooting foul. Gaines going to line shoot 2. So there was a shooting foul. It's a bit of a late whistle there, but first free throw, high arcing shot. That one good. Gaines going to the free throw line. 68% from the line this season. Radford on a 6-0 run right now. 7-point lead. So I said this game's getting out of hand for High Point, but got to be playing a lot better defensively, especially offensively, where they've missed a lot of threes as of late. 1 for their last 6. Haven't scored in the last 2 minutes. Well, because I'm not, like, biased with High Point. Save right there, no good. Rebound on the play, though, by Radford. I also talk during High Point games. That's the other thing. I talk. I don't talk during Jaguars games. Like, especially because, like, I worked High Point games, like, at school, and you can't be biased during those. We have a stoppage on the floor. Not sure what this one's for. How's it going, Ninja Girlfriend? Push it, tune in. Radford Mouse got the Highlanders. It's the Highlanders. So we have a stoppage for some reason. I'm not quite sure what the stoppage is. Doesn't seem to be any technical fouls issued. They're reviewing something. Not sure what entirely they're reviewing. Yeah, it's like, well, it's better than the old logo they had. The old logo they had. No, it's like a kilt. It's like a kilt. Let's just say someone echoed my thoughts. I'm not going to say it, but someone echoed my thoughts on that one. Someone echoed my thoughts. So I'll leave it at that. Someone echoed my thoughts. All right. I will just say that much. And we're doing an official review for something. Can't find the sewer. I linked it in the chat. They haven't officially announced it yet, but it's on someone posted on Instagram. That's like the only thing I could find on that one. All right, let's do this. All right, so after all that, there was no flagrant, no nothing. So we're just gonna inbound from the side. Radford 17 on the shot clock. 10:03 to go in the first half. Highlander's up by 7. Macklin's got it. Working in crossover on Pettiford. Gives it up top. Kick it out to the corner. Gonna try 3. Moss circles out. Rebound on the play again by Radford. So a third chance here for the Highlanders from the Big South logo. Bounce pass down low. Loose handle. Gonna stay with Radford. Last touch by High Point. Sabrina Carpenter, baby. If you haven't seen today's video, Sabrina Carpenter gets a reference in it. Sabrina Carpenter gets a reference in that. Yeah, similar to CBS, different font. Yeah, that's why I kind of like it. I don't like the numbers not being next to each other. I feel like the numbers should always be next to each other so that your eyes are in one spot. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Feeds it down low. It's better than what they had before. It's way cleaner. Baby hooked. That shot, no good. Rebound on the play after the missed shot by Josiah Harris by Demorian Williams. High Point's not scored about 2.5 minutes. No, it's a question about sports. It was a question about sports. So, it's a little bit different. A little bit different. Pettiford. Gives it off Williams. To the side. Loses the handle. 10 on the clock. He's doubled in the corner. Looking for someone to give it to. Thiam feeds it to the corner. Williams. Horrible pass, but it's going to stay with High Point. It's drifting out of bounds the whole way. Come on with that, too. Appreciate you, man. Josh Harris, a Wizards sleeper agent. You know, nothing would shock me with the Wizards. Nothing would shock me with the Wizards whatsoever. There's nothing that would shock me. There's nothing at all that would shock me. Will it always show the stadium and city name? I'm not crazy about that. If it always shows the stadium and city name, I'm not crazy about that. Why do networks always change graphics? Well, make it feel bigger. Make it feel bigger. And what's the other thing, too, with the Super Bowl is that you can try it out, and if it doesn't work out, you can always redo it in the offseason, so you're not stuck with it for the rest of the year. Feeds it down low. Good inbound pass. And Thiam cuts down to a 5-point game. Looks like Mansguard is right what they had before. We're in charge of Fox. Do we have the 2 squares with a toward the bottom left side of the screen instead of top left? Yeah. I would definitely not have the numbers different parts of each other. Third block gets it to go. Josiah Harris. They go for Buc-ee's. I like the Gulf of Buc-ee's. I do. Pettiford. The Gulf of Olive Garden. Williams. Feeds to the corner. It's Hamilton. Hamilton going to try to drive the baseline. Hamilton. Can't find anything. He's going to feed it down low to Bodo. Bodo misses the dunk. Bodo misses the dunk, but he gets fouled on the play. So we go to line shoot 2. Bodo misses the dunk. We got fouled on that one. 1 for 2 at the line last time was Bodo. Nice feed by Hamilton. But then Bodo, yeah, there was contact with the arm by Josiah Harris. But still, you expect Bodo to make that dunk. Go for JG9. I'm fine with that. First free throw good. First free throw good. The Gulf of Golf. The Gulf of Golfs. The game on TV, ESPN Plus. This one is on ESPN Plus. So if you have ESPN Plus, it's there, but it's not on linear TV. Having said that, High Point will be on linear TV next Thursday night. Or not linear, cable TV. When they play Asheville. Or not Asheville, Longwood. They play Asheville this week. They play Longwood next Thursday, and we'll be live for that game. Free throw, no good, but they get a lane violation on High Point. Alan Huss can't believe it. Not going to call for a technical, though. Opponent the Rams face in 2026. Ooh. If they're the home team... Let me look at the opponents. I'll do that at the under 8 coming up in a little bit. Feeds off to Yamazaki. Yamazaki checking it for the first time, working on Hamilton. Yamazaki gives it off to Harris. 7 on the clock. Screen set. Gets around, but poked away. 2 on the clock. 2, 1. Loses the handle. Fast break opportunity over high point. Layup is good. Great job there in transition by the Panthers. Good swarming defense. It's down to a 4-point game. Teddy, Lincoln, Washington, Jefferson. The floater for the Big South logo gets it to go. So early answers cuts down to 6. Close for the Jags take the Super Bowl. Oh, definitely 20s. Definitely 2017. That was by far the closest. That was the only one that had the lead in the fourth quarter. Tries for the double. Does. Theum. Fouls on the play. Gonna draw the 4th foul on Radford. Opponent would have to be a West Coast team. It doesn't have to be. It's opening week, so it doesn't have to be West Coast. It doesn't have to be a West Coast team. It's gonna be the opening week of the season in all likelihood. All right. Rams 26 opponents. You want to do a division game, I don't think. You want to do the battle for LA. And NFC North opponent you could do. I'm going to say NFC North opponent will be the one. NFC North opponent. NFC North opponent. Yeah, no, by far the closest one was the 2017 season. It was 96 and 99. They weren't leading in the fourth quarter. So it ain't even close. Appreciate tuning in. As always, if you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps the channel a ton. Any donation, you get to question right away. Otherwise, I'm just going the one that I see. Again, if you are a fan of either one of these teams, you can show your support for Big South Basketball using those emojis in the chat. Ready or not. Ready or not. 10 to watch my videos around Super Bowl time. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you. Yeah, no, my channel is well during Super Bowl. We got some commercial vids, some Super Bowl vids coming up. If you haven't seen today's video, click that link above. Tie a knot. Say, tie a knot. You know, we have some fun videos come out for Super Bowl, and we got some more coming. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. We got some more fun videos coming out. I don't know how I did it yesterday. With 8 hours of streaming and then got the video out. I don't know how I did it, but yeah. Rams play NFC East in 26. Yeah, they play. So they do play one NFC North team. They'll probably. I think it's gonna be the game. Whoever they play in the NFC North that year, whatever team they match up against. That's my pick. My initial pick. All right, 28-22 your score. I'm out. So with the homework piece. All good. Yes, Jay. Appreciate tuning in as always. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It's like we'll have a 200 plus yard game. Nothing would shock me with Saquon. Gonna inbound from underneath after the foul. It's Jiffa. And another foul called. Or are they redoing the inbound? Not sure what exactly is happening right now. Clocks are resetting. Intro for Super Bowl trivia? I might. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so no foul. I don't know what the stoppage was. We're back underway here. Either way. 7 minutes to go. Baseball trading card collector. I'm not. I used to collect cards growing up, but not anymore. Not anymore. I just don't have room for it. Hamilton. Corner, Jiffa for 3. That one's good. High point breaks a 3-point drought. Down to a 3-point game. Jiffa last time out, 12 points. 0 for 1 from 3 that game against Presbyterian. Only shooting 28%. You see, level 1 was crazy. I work with a guy who was a block pool. Each block is $2,000. Wow. That's insane. Stolen away. 2 turnovers forced for Hype on the last 3 possessions. Back to Williams. I don't know how you don't know of Sidney Lauper back in 1984. Floater, got it to go. We're all tied up. Johnston. Makes it a 1-point game. Early now. Gives it to Foster. Radford up by 1. Moss. Back out wide. Say Dracula in the box. I'm going to say Dracula. Is fouled on the shot. Go to line shoot 2 will be early. Oh, no, they're going to call it. Wait. They're going to say travel before that. Before the foul, they're going to get a travel. They're going to get a travel before that. So it's going to be high point ball. Playing tighter defense as of late. 6 to go. Yeah, 200,000 off for those played. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And they get another travel call. This one going against high points on Hamilton. So back-to-back travel calls. Since the Bills were having success running the ball with Cook, should that be the Eagles' game plan? Yes. I mean, it'd be stupid not to give the ball to Saquon. It'd be stupid not to. That's a Cujo to the refs. That's a Cujo to the refs. Gives up to Moss. Moss. Up top, working on Williams. Feeds it off. It's to Walker. Zion Walker, 8 on the clock. Kicks it out. It's early. Early trying to post up by the block. Early. It's doubled. Gets the fadeaway from the Big South logo. That one circles out. No good. Nice board there by Bodo. And I'm because the division's going to be weak. They'll be Houston week 18. Winner gets division. I'll take that. Bodo layup. Can't get it go tipped back, but no one's there for the tip back as Bodo misses one down low. Walker's trying to go coast to coast. Stripped on the play. Great tight defense there by Johnston. Just yanking it from him. Not even forcing a jump ball. Johnston gives up top to Jiffa. In the corner now. Hamilton. Back. Jiffa. Williams. Good defensive sequence here for High Point as of late. Bodo sets the screen. Now peels off. Johnston. Crossover. Going to try 3 off the dribble. That one circles out. No good. And Jiffa will win the jump ball. This Radford a bit lackadaisical after the board, but it's going to stay with Radford. Possession out there. I could see that, Jacob. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, but the Cyndi Lauper story, when I saw that, I'm like, wait, what? How'd they just get a blurb? I'm like, you passed up on Cyndi Lauper? Because you didn't know who she was? Like, how? Region foul there on Hamilton. That's the team's 6th. There's another crazy one that I'm going to do at some point. Probably next year. Weird Willie gave her girlfriend a weird seashell. She didn't hear the ocean. She heard Weird Willie crying. Let's say crying. But the interesting thing with the national anthem at Super Bowl 29, ABC promised it to Kathy Lee Gifford. Barbara Streisand wanted to do it. Barbara Streisand called up and said, "Can I do the anthem?" And ABC was like, "Oh, we were so sorry. We gave it to Kathy Lee Gifford." You haven't heard Espresso? Have you not heard Espresso? I feel like everyone knows that song right now. 2 on the clock. 2-1 as it put it up as the shot clock's winding down. That 3 is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound on the play by Jiffa. Now try to work a transition. Posting up. Not going to get a travel call. Hildebrandt, layup. That one off the rim. No good. Hildebrandt trying to get the board. Will get the foul. Hildebrandt. Been a rough one for him so far. He gets called for the over-the-back foul. That's his 2nd. And because it's a loose ball foul, it should be Radford 1-1 when we get back. But Radford scoreless the last 3 minutes, 30 seconds. High Point defense has been better as of late. I remember that Rocky mentioned. Maybe I heard it, don't know it. I feel like you've got it. I feel like you probably know it, you just don't know it. I feel like you probably heard it, you just don't know it. Tinkling was winner. Tinkling, wow. You're not missing much. Oh, come on, Sabrina Carpenter. That was a great album. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting Super Bowl in terms of like it's very possible that you could not have heard a single song of Kendrick's before if you do not know who he is. At least every other artist before. Just the way music is now. Like Usher, even if you've never heard of Usher, you've heard of Weeknd, you never heard of him, you've heard Blinding Lights. Rihanna, you've heard Umbrella at some point in your life. You've heard Lose Yourself at some point in your life. But, or Hips Don't Lie with Shakira. You've heard all those songs, even if you lived under a rock. This one, it's possible to live under a rock. Yeah, Espresso, I'm warning you, you're not going to get out of your head. You're not going to get the song out of your head. I mean, Sabrina Carpenter is one of the biggest artists in the country right now. We'll do a halftime right when the time comes. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in as always. If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe. Any donation gets your question right away. Let's just go the way I see him. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this skate? Or not vote in the poll, but use those emojis to share us for other one of the streams. Appreciate you guys as always. High Point, like with the season sweep on Radford. One opera singer said to the other, tonight's audience was not our kind. They sat through the opera with their fingers through their ears. 15 consecutive performances not like us during halftime. Over. Just the whole show just be not like us. The whole show. Yeah, I agree with the script. I'm not going to be not streaming for a month, but yeah. Their fingers through their ears like this. I feel like ears is the only one you could go with on that one. So 1-1 coming up for Radford. Again, they haven't made a field goal in 3.5 minutes. Haven't scored in 3.5 minutes. But a chance here to extend their lead. Hope Barkley doesn't pull a CMC fumble in the first start of the Super Bowl. As long as it's at Miles Sanders level, we're okay. We're okay if you're an Eagles fan. Macklin at the line for a 1-1. Last time out against Upstate, 17 points, leading scorer on the team that game. First free throw here, the 1-1 is good. Macklin this season, 67.5% from the line. Makes it a 2-point game. Ends a 3.5-minute scoring drought. And again, tonight, join us. We got the Stanford-Wake Forest game. Never saw eye to eye. The Goofy movie taught you well. The Goofy movie taught you well. Second free throw, that one good. So, hits both of the 1-1. Hildebrand going to sit with 2 fouls. He's had a rough one so far. Oh no, Hildebrand, he's still out there. Hildebrand, despite 2 fouls, is out there right now. Jiffa gives it off. It's Benham. And back to Jiffa. Hildebrand sets a screen. Going to Williams. Williams. Try to drive inside. Loses the handle. Way too easy there. It's stripped away. Picked up by Foster. And now Radford going to take it down the floor. Moss. Extra pass in the corner. Fakes the 3 now. Trying to drive inside. Got him in midair. Hildebrand going straight up. Nice defense there. Can they get the board? High Point. Last touch by High Point. Trying to dive for that ball was Johnson. And he was the last one to touch it. Can't go look at the halftime show because of beef with Drake. Well, I think Not Like Us is what got him the show. So, half fact, half fiction. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Let's go. Let's go. How's it going, Michael? Happy hump day to you, man. Happy hump day. Appreciate you tuning in. Bubba Thompson quit baseball for college football as a quarterback. Really? I did not know that. That would be a fun story. Cecil's the worst marriage in the world. He wiped his mouth on the table. So he wiped his mouth on the table. Foster, back up top, it's Moss. 7 on the clock. Does anyone know the whole Not Like Us? Oh, yeah. Deep 3, Moss. That one, no good on the step back. Bodo, strong rebound there, gets it to go. Hildebrand checking out now. Layup, Giffa blocked on the shot. Last touch on the play, I believe, by Walk of Life. Walk of Life. I'm going Dire Straits. I'm going Dire Straits. Yeah, last touch by Radford. Let's try Foster on the blocks. Going to stay with High Point underneath. 3:02 to go in the first. I say fact on that one, Summer. You know, they're match game things. They are. Oh, they're going to say Jiffa was fouled on the shot. Hang on a second. Jiffa was fouled on the shot. Didn't look like there was much contact. It looked like a clean block to me, but Jiffa going to line shoot too. First one good. Looked like a pretty clean block to me, but I'm going to spend for that one. How's it going, Manny? Welcome in. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Second free throw is good. The time of life? What? The time of life? Yeah, the time of your life, time of my life, but time of life? Ugh. 3-pointer, that one, air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. High Point not going to bother picking that one up as Johnson just lets someone go out. Nick Adams, 100%. Radford's missed one of their last 6 3-pointers. They've got a nice goal from behind the arc. Had 20 points in the first 10 minutes, just 10 the last 8. And really, they have not made a field goal the last 5 minutes. Can High Point take advantage of this? Jiffa driving inside. Contact, layup, going in the line to shoot 2. Jiffa once again draws the foul. Where are they getting offensive foul? No, they're gonna say turnover on High Point. They're saying carry? They're gonna say it was a carry. They're gonna say it was a travel. So turnover on the play. They get the carry. You don't see that call every day. Bounce pass down low. Feeds it short on the shot by Davis. Bodo gets the board. Down 77. No Game of Life? Yeah, you think Game of Life would be on there. Kirk Cousins interview? I didn't see a whole lot of it. Floats around. Williams gets it to go with the foul. And was it before the shot? Williams going to the line to shoot 2. A Love Life is 70 sub. That makes sense. You got around watching video Symbol 34, the rare promotion with the cops with Tony Horn. How did the police department not think it through? You know, that's a very good question that I wonder. I wonder. I literally was Felix Hernandez. Felix the Cat, I'm guessing, yeah. Felix the Cat back in the 70s, but Felix Hernandez today. Yeah, the department didn't even know some of the promotions. They were wondering why random civilians were just frisking them. Free throw good, so High Point down by 7 at one point is taking the lead. It really was the dumbest promotion I've ever seen in my life. Like, I get you want to build good PR, but there's better ways to do it than just, scavenger hunt, chase down cops, free for all, do whatever you want. I literally couldn't stop laughing writing that video. Like, I had more fun writing that script than any other script I've ever written for, like, in a while. Because that was just insane. Fakes the 7-3 now, kicks it out to the corner, nice feed. The corner 3, no good. Radford still no field goals the last 6 minutes. Jiffa, back up top for 3. Got in transition. Johnston for the 3rd time today. Ice in his veins. And Radford needs a timeout. High Point on a 7-0 run. They lead by 4. And High Point has not allowed a field goal the last 6 minutes of play. First someone got shot, yeah. If Jackson's civil, which means I'm there, would I watch commercials before or after the game? I would probably watch, oh, that's a good question. Probably watch him after the game. Or no, I'd watch him before so I could get a video out immediately. I'd watch him before so I could queue a video up. Just in case I'm not in the mood to make a video after the game, which I probably would not be because I'd be tired, plus hotel Wi-Fi and whatnot. Yeah, that'll be an interesting dilemma. Hopefully if they make a Super Bowl, it's in Phoenix. That'll be so convenient for me. Don't have to do hotels, don't have to worry about flights. And literally just work that night after they win. Walker, taking on top again. No field goals the last 6 minutes for Radford. Moss gives it off. Trying to drive inside, working on Williams. He's got the height advantage. Feeds it to Naismith. Back up top. Moss kicks to the corner. Walker working on Jiffa. Feeds it down low. 8 on the clock. Doubled. Has to get rid of it. Will kick it to the opposite side of the court. 3 on the clock. Feeds it again down low. Working on Bodo. Layup is good. Good ball movement there by Radford. Snaps a 6-minute drought from the field. You know, I have a stoppage here. Coaches are huddling. I'm not really sure what this one's about. Official review. Look at a shot clock violation. It didn't look like one. Look like one. The finance company is so mean to me. They came to my house in the middle of the night and repossessed my bed. Let me guess my bed. Oh, is that a shot clock violation? Hang on a second. Thoughts on the Luka conspiracy about the Mavs going to Vegas? I don't see it. Because I think Vegas, they'll get an expansion team before 2035. Right? They'll get a team before 2035. Why wait 10 years on Vegas? I think it makes a whole lot of sense. Let's check if this is a shot clock violation. They're taking a look. And yeah, it looked like he got it off. Looked good to me. This should stand. I mean, yeah, he got it off. He got it off. He got it off. He got that off. That should be a clean layup. If you go frame by frame, it looks like he got it off. He doesn't have it in his palm at that point. The ball's above the American flag. They're zooming in. Yeah, no, he got it off. He got it off. Yeah, it looked good to me. A bit closer replay than I thought it was initially, but 34-32. 59 seconds, and we'll do a halftime ring when the time comes, as we always do. Johnson going to inbound this one from underneath. It's a good, yeah, we got some good ones. We got some good ones. Are they more of a gambling mind? Yes, because they want to build the complex. Jiffa. But if it was a money ploy, why are they refunding tickets? That's what I don't get. Why are they refunding tickets if it's a money ploy? That's where that conspiracy falls apart. Boda sets a screen. Jiffa. Driving inside. Reverse lay-in. Gets it to go. Nice finger roll there. Back up to a 4-point lead. There's a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Radford can't hold for the last shot. Walker. Gonna give it off to the side. It's Moss. Moss up top feeds it to Harris. Harris picks up his dribble, loses the handle. High ball against the steal. Here comes Johnson. They're already calling timeouts, so they don't want to call one here. 10 seconds. Jiffa. 5, 4, driving inside, spinning. Shot blocked on the play. 2, 1, loses the handle. Stolen away by Benham. Trying to fade away half-court shot. No good. A wild final 30 seconds. No one could really hold on to the ball that one. 36-32 your score. High Point on the road, up by 4. Rough start for the Panthers, but only 1 field goal allowed the last 7 minutes. Playing a lot better as of late on the defensive side, and they lead by 4. All right, we'll do a halftime raid. Let's figure out who we're going to raid. Yeah, I'm convinced they're all drunk. Let's see, who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Hang on, let me figure this out. No one's doing High Point Radford. I mean, I'm going to see if anyone's doing High Point Radford. But odds are probably no one's doing High Point Radford. I take a wild guess on that one. No one is doing High Point Radford. All right, let's try Duke Syracuse. Someone's got to be doing that game. Do you think Mang will make the kick dusty? I think one of them's going to make it. I think one of them makes it. I don't know which one. We've rated him before. All right, that's just someone's couch. All right, who do we want to raid? All right, hang on, guys. Let's figure out a raid. Oh, Oregon, Michigan. What's anyone doing that game? Oregon, Michigan. No. It's a radio station. Yeah, no. Let's see. Who is live right now? There's a lot of games on right now. We just gotta find someone that we haven't done before. Okay, they don't have a camera on. They're at halftime. Oh, come on, there's gotta be someone. There's gotta be someone. Rated him. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Who is available that is not a bot? Okay. What about Missouri, Tennessee? Let's try that. Fingers crossed someone's doing that game that we haven't done before. All right, let's try an NBA streamer. Why not? Screw it. Let's try an NBA streamer. Let's try Hornets Bucks. See who's doing that. my goodness. This is incredible. I can't find anyone. I'll do this guy. Raptors, Grizzlies. Yeah, I'll do Raptors, Grizzlies. All right. Do Raptors, Grizzlies. Bondi Sports Network. All right. That's what we're going to raid. Bondi Sports Network. I'm going to raid them. Raptors, Grizzlies. I'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're going to get the second half underway in just a little bit. 36-32 your score. High Point shot 50% from the field that half. Radford 42%. Radford just one field goal the last 7 minutes. Matt didn't like the amount of unnecessary. I mean, that's her shtick. Her shtick is just being overly sexual. Yeah, it's overly sexual, but I like it a lot. Appreciate it, DC. Zoo Tennessee, nice. Yeah, keep streaming, keep the grind up, The more streams you do, the more reps you get, the more your audience grows. It all just comes naturally at that point. High Point gonna inbound this ball from the side. We're gonna get the second half underway here. 95% you think the Panthers hold on to this 4-point lead. We're going to see how they hold on defensively again. High Point, not a good defensive team on the road this year in Big South play. But a good defensive half for the Panthers. Like, as a team that's scoring about 75 points per game this season. A good defensive final 8 minutes, I should say. It's time for the second half here. Hamilton trying to post up, spinning around. The shot off the back of the rim, no good. Bodo tries to get the board, jump ball. And possession now is with Radford. Bodo trying to be a menace down low on the glass, and he's been doing a pretty good job so far today. He's making his presence felt on the glass, scan the boards. But can't outmuscle on that one. 36-32 your score. Moss had 3 3-pointers in that first half. Had a phenomenal start for a cold game last time against High Point. Back to Moss. Moss gives it off. It's Truth Harris. Harris working on Williams. Kicks out to the corner. Gonna try a 3. That one is an air ball. I think it actually skimmed the front of the rim. Might have skimmed the rim. Either way, High Point's going to have it. Williams taking up. Looking at coast to coast. Crosses over. He's by the block. Kicks it out now to Hamilton. Now they're going to reset with Jiff up top. Give it to appreciates then. Yeah, that story was Christmas. Like, how have you never heard of Cyndi Lauper? Like, this is like, she was like the biggest star in the world in 84. Like, how have you not heard of her? Williams. Isn't that kind of your job? Floats it up. That one good. 6-point game. Nice bucket there for Demorian Williams. This season, the leading scorer on the team, averaging 14.7 per game this season. Moss. Gonna reset now. Giving it off to Harris. I wasn't even too deep, but I'm pretty sure I heard a Cyndi Lauper. My sister loved Girls Want to Have Fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard that song. First foul on High Point. I don't look. I definitely agree. Like, if you listen to like the top 40 songs from a given year, there are some years that are way better than others. They are way better. It's not like we remember the good. It's, for me at least, like, I listen to everything. And yeah, there are some years. Last year was great. Last year, 24 was a great year in pop. Like, the best year since 2012 for my money. Moss, open for three. That one good. Radford was a bit cold from three the final 10 minutes of the half. But nice feed there to Macklin. And Macklin drills that one, the 40% three-point shooter. Can't leave him that wide open. Down to a three-point game. Hamilton. Give it to Bodo. Back to Hamilton up top. Hamilton trying to drive inside. Can't post up, so going back to Williams up top. Williams kicks to the corner, fakes the three. Now going to try the three. Line drive three. No good on that one by Hamilton. Rebound on the play by Radford. It's Truth Harris. Harris picks up his dribble. Going to reset now with Moss up top. Moss trying to spin around. Williams kicks out to Harris for three. And we are all tied up. Back-to-back threes for the Highlanders. Truth Harris is the truth on that one. 47% from three this season. Okay, Women's Dark Horse MVP. You know, it's quarterback awards, so it's not the worst pick. Floats it up on the top of the bank. That one good for Giffa. So Giffa, 2-point game now. High Point retakes the lead. Don't want to sell his stuff for the Super Bowl? You know so. You know so. Harris. Feeds it to Moss. Moss. Wants a screen. Gonna get the screen. Switches it now. Josiah Harris. Weaving it around. Moss, 10 on the clock. Working on Williams. Loses the handle, gets it back. 8 on the clock. Gonna have to go here. Crossover, trying to get by Williams. A bit of space. Gonna have to try and fade away. Loses the handle. And it's picked up by Chase Johnston. Gives it off to Williams, who's looking to post up on this one. Gets inside. The spinning finger roll. That one no good. Rebound there by Radford. They got numbers. They got a 2-on-2. But they're going to reset. Now they go for three. Open! Radford misses that one. Was wide open for three. Would have given them the lead. Misses that one. How's it going, Michael? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. Will the Vikings give franchise tag to Darnold? Probably not. Probably not, I would say. I would say no on that. I think the problem is that you're hamstrung money-wise in what you can do in free agency at that point. Should MLB ban designated hitters and require pitchers to hit? No. I would say no on that. Safety concern. I'd also say it's an automatic out, and that's not really fun to watch at times. I'd also say on top of that, the players you would never go for it, because now it's going to be 25 players and not 26. It's one less roster spot. Contact on the layup, no good for Williams. Last touched by Radford, but they keep it in bounds somehow. Keeps the foot in bounds. Nice balance there by Moss. And now it's Harris taking it up, gives it off to Early. Early trying to drive inside, kicks it back to Harris for three in the lead. That one rims out. No good. Hamilton gets the board. Johnston for three. That one's good. Nice feed across the floor from Demorian Williams. Chase Johnston's been money from three tonight. Drills that one. 49% from three this season. That percentage is only going up. We're going to get a foul there on Jiffa. Team second. So we go to the under 16. High Point up by 5. Free to walk off once. Yeah. Well, here's the other thing. We saw, remember the minor league game where we saw an intentional walk? Where the team scored an intentional walk because they threw wild pitches? Yeah, it happened once. It happens every now and then. But do I like the fact that intentional walks, you just take your base and we don't just waste 2 minutes of time? Yeah, I like that. Mostly homes for Miles and Cup. Miles, I'm going to say Detroit. Cup, I'm going to say the Chiefs. Chase Johnston, 4 for 5 from 3 this game. Thought some people think that they traded Luka away because they're going to move the team to Vegas. I don't like that theory because if it was a money grab, why on earth would you offer refunds? You don't have to offer refunds. It's unprecedented to offer refunds. If that's an ironclad contract, usually, it is unprecedented to offer refunds. So why, if you're that money hungry, why would you offer refunds? Want to keep it by the Mavs X so bad? I think most people do. It would never have happened. Yeah, I think Mavs didn't like Luka. I think what happened in Game 3 of the Finals was very telling when he just was very lackadaisical, couldn't play defense, and just looked out of shape. I think that was very telling. And the Mavs were just, like, out on him at that point. Like, we're never going to win with this guy. Do I agree with it? Of course not. And they got no value for him. Yeah, DH is better. Yeah, I was always the believer that I don't like the DH. And then it happened across the NL. And I saw Pujols break the record. It wouldn't have happened without the DH. So it's that. So it's that. But Chase Johnston was perfect in 3 last game. 1 for 1, granted. Chase Johnston, one of the hottest three-point shooters right now. Dare I say it, in the nation. Not just the conference, but the nation. You look at Chase Johnston. So there's a quick math here. Over his last 8 games. Over his last 8 games, Chase Johnston, from 3, including tonight, is 20 for 32. That's pretty good. Last 8 games, Chase Johnston shooting 63% from behind the arc. Last time I checked, that's pretty good. They're trading Jimmy per Shims. Oh crap, I just got a notification on my... Hang on. Someone posted something in the group. The Warriors! Whoa! It's the Warriors! Oh boy, okay, it's not the Suns, thank God. Wiggins, Schroeder, Anderson, and a first-round pick. He's going to the Dubs. Whoa! Wow, the Warriors are buying. They're trying to extend their window. They're buying another guy that's on the wrong side of 35. They realize it's the last chance they got with Curry and Draymond. It's now or never. Johnston, up top, gonna try to drive inside now. Johnston, layup, contact, go to line, shoot 2. Are they getting offensive foul? No. No, they are. Wait, what? Offensive foul? They're getting an offensive foul there. Wow. I didn't see a whole lot there. Okay, Radford now going. They're going to draw the foul. Go to line, shoot 2. Will be David Early. Yeah, KD to the Warriors. That's not happening anymore. Yeah, thank God he's not our problem. Thank God he's not our problem. Thank God. You know, they got a pretty good... He got a pretty good deal. First round pick, which could be a lottery pick potentially. Oh, it's protected, but still. First free throw, good. Johnson checking out right now. And Wiggins, I mean, I think it's a good deal for a guy that wasn't playing. Oh, thank God he's not in Phoenix. Second free throw, good. You know, just happened. Just happened. 2 free throws, good. 3-point game. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Jiffa. Bodo. Double. Gives it back to Jiffa. Weaving it around. Nice ball movement here in the corner. Hamilton for 3. That one good. Great ball movement there. And it's Theum for 3. Katie's second Phoenix? Probably. Blocked by Bodo. Gonna stay with Radford, though. Early now in the corner. Early trying to work on Theum. Has a height advantage. Gives it back up top to Davis. Walker. Walker for 3. Contested, but got to go. Radford shooting lights out from 3 this half. Team's straight 3s right now. The last actual 4-pitch intentional walk, I would guess it's probably in the World Series. I don't know. No, Yachty drew the first 1-pitch walk. I know that one. Cardinals-Cubs, if I'm not mistaken. Back up top. Theum. Gets him in midair, fades away from the block, got it to go. Yeah, they could get rid of the picks and still get heated. They could do that. You see, he got a lot in return. For a guy that's on the wrong side of 35 and it's a nut everywhere he's been. Blocked on the play by Bodo. And rebound by Benham. Can he get trade to the Mavs? That'd be so funny. With what assets? They have no assets. They could have gotten more. Bodo, layup, and the foul. High Point with their largest lead of the day. Like, they could have... That would have been a good spot for KD if it wasn't for... If they had assets. They ain't got no assets. Over for Butler, 5 games for Butler and Golden State out till the end of the season. Oh, he's going to play. He'll be happy in Golden State. He'll do well this year. And then next year, it's going to fall apart. You could pay me in mind with the West Coast in general. Nothing but terrible weather. Phoenix, the weather here is great. As for also 10th inning of a 2016 Game 7. Wow. Wrong side 35, just means over 35. Yes. Yep, that just means that. Boda Boda, the free throw off the back of the iron. No good. And they're going to get a violation on Radford. So you're going to shoot another free throw. You want to be on the right side of 35, which means basically you're young. You're younger. And Father Time is undefeated, as we all know. Yamazaki checking out for Radford. Had 8 points last game against Upstate. He checks out. Hasn't done a whole lot today. Phoenix Reds ultimately couldn't survive your summers. Yeah, what are the winners? Summers just have to stay inside. Free throw's good. So Bodo Bodo converts the N1. 51-43. High Point, largest lead, up by 8. Jay's signing Scherzer? Did they sign Scherzer? Does he have anything left in the tank? I have no clue if there's anything left in the tank. Butler could be playing China after next season. I think he'll play 2 more years in the NBA. And then his welcome with the Warriors is going to run out. I don't get things to the West Coast because they're not actually on the coast. That makes sense, at least. That makes sense. The fadeaway gets it over Jiffa. Nice shot there by Early. 51-45. Do we have a technical foul? You get Moss on a foul. Not a technical foul, but it was on the way down, so. Could not pay me any amount of money to leave Miami or Florida in general. I know it's time for summer, but I'm very used to it. It makes sense. Humidity gets me, though. The humidity in Florida is oof. Pettiford, reverse lay-in. Can't get it, but the rebound. Bodo Bodo with the putback dunk. Bodo Bodo been a menace on offense as of late. Been a menace as of late. It's an 8-point game. Reach and foul there on Pettiford. Trying to go for the steal. Team's 4th. I done with decorations? Not yet, but we're pretty close. Pretty close. I'm going to show you on Friday. Bodo Bodo up to 9 points this game. AC goes out in Phoenix. You're toast. If he goes out, you can buy blankets. That's fair, at least. That's fair. They got me there. Well, the power went out when I was during Hurricane Sandy. That was rough. Power, heat wise. Yeah, I still do it. It's so funny. The layup can't get it. Go over Bodo Bodo. Second chance, no good. Third chance, Bodo Bodo gonna get the board, and we'll draw the reach and foul. Bodo Bodo, this has been one of his best games this season. He is starting to come alive. The first month of the season, bit of a disappointment. He's been money as of late. Bodo Bodo, he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore. He won Freshman of the Year last year. He is a sophomore. Warriors got to go on a same round just like this? Yeah. Especially because we know this is how it ends. But I think the Warriors were in a predicament because it's like Steph doesn't have much time left. Draymond has like no time left. Do you want to blow up the core or do you want to give it one last dance? And this is the last dance. They're going all in. They're swinging for the fences. Their last chance with this score. Turnover on that one. His theme was out of bounds when he caught that ball. You know, it's up during Sandy. Fact, first, I'm going to say fact on that one. Katie Owens returns to the Warriors. Well, now no chance. Now there's no chance he returns to the Warriors. They have no money. Is he going to draft on 27 or 28? I don't know. High Point's never had a guy get drafted. High Point's never had a guy get drafted, but he's got the traits. He's 7 foot. I mean, he's got the traits. Just needs to be more consistent. Defensively, it takes some lapses at times, but he's been better as of late. Kick ball going out of bounds. It's going to be Radford ball with 11 on the shot clock when we get back. Start, bench, cut. Start, pick, bench, toss, cut, Hardman. Yeah, Jimmy, I don't think he's... I think he's going to be in for a rude awakening. Because his market's not going to be any good. His market's not going to be any good in free agency. Again, he's on the wrong side of 35. He's a head case. He's caused problems everywhere he's been. I'm just glad the Suns didn't bite on this. Thank God. I was terrified. Oh, also, breaking news. Breaking news also. in the UFL. Breaking news. The UFL is switching the kickoff to the NFL rules. The NFL, or the UFL, they went to the old NFL rules last year. They're switching it back to the current NFL rules. Holy Kevin Durant. I don't know. No, not expansion. No, they're just going back to the kickoff rules. Go back to the kickoff rules. Why UFL? Well, the whole point is that a lot of the guys from the UFL get picked by special teams. They get picked on special teams. So, look, it makes sense. The whole point of the UFL is to develop guys for the NFL. So, why on earth would you have a kickoff that does not translate to the NFL, how it is right now? Why would you have that? It doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, dynamic kickoff in the UFL. It's funny. Well, here's the funny part. The funny part was that the XFL... No, it's not been able to. The XFL had the dynamic kickoff. The NFL got the kickoff from the XFL, and then the XFL, when it merged with the UFL, was like, let's go back to what the NFL had before. I was like, wait, what? Why'd you do that? No, it makes sense. The whole point of the UFL, develop guys for the NFL. A lot of guys make it on special teams. You're not getting starters in the UFL in offense and defense. You're getting guys on special teams. So you're getting kickers, you're getting returners, like a Turpin and whatnot. Doesn't make sense to play under a different set of rules. Makes no sense. Now, they might change it, so I could see them doing the kickoff from further back, so you get more returns, so they're not going into the end zone. So the landing zone's like the 30-yard line. I could see that potentially. But they're going back to dynamic kickoff, which is good. Makes a lot of sense to do it like that. Inbound from underneath at the under 12 timeout. Can't get this in now. Does get in at the last second. Josiah Harris now. Now on the clock and try posting up on Johnston. Harris, baby hook. That one good. So that's Isaiah Gaines, the 6'8" senior forward. Cuts to a 6-point game. I don't think Kurt's on the hot seat. No, Kurt's not on the hot seat. He's got a lifetime deal, essentially. Yeah, we're just going all in. I get it. I get it. I completely get why they're going all in. Venom for 3. That one's good. 3 for 3. 9-point lead now for the Panthers. Largest lead tonight. They trailed by 7 at one point. Now up by 9. They found a rhythm on both sides of the ball. 56-47. Moss gives it off. Moss has been the one problem for high points today. Everyone else has been containing for the most part. Harris up top, 8 on the clock. Trying to drive inside, working on Benham. They're going to draw the foul. It's going to be a defensive foul on Theum. That's the team's 5th. Scale of 1 to 10. What's the chance NFL switches back this season? 2. I give it, like, no chance. Like, ABC switcher Lakers Mavs Saturday night. Why does that not surprise me? Makes sense. I don't get why you wouldn't. You get Theum on the foul. I don't believe you on the Pete Alonso thing. That will require the Marlins to spend money. Which they don't, because they're cheap. Plus, this game is not translating as he gets older. Bodo on defense, but cannot block that shot. 56-49, Naismith. Who would want Alonso at this point? I mean, Alonso's game, he's gotten worse each season for the last 3 years. It's a style that doesn't translate well as you get older. Bad pass there by Pettiford, stolen away. Now Radford going to take it up. So this Curse stepping down at the worst finish of the lottery. Very good move by lack of. I get the idea. Foul on the play. Going line shoot 2 is Macklin. Team 6th. Before the block by Bodobo drew the foul. They drew Miller to Warriors. Look, I get the idea if you don't want to break up the core. I get it. You're not competing this year, but right now with your current roster. But I get the idea of, you know what? This is Curry's last chance. This is Draymond's last chance to win something. They're not getting any younger. Let's try something. First free throw is good. Down to a 6-point game for Jarvis Moss. He's been very sharp today. 4 for 8 from the field, including 3 for 7 from 3. 13 points for the leading scorer on the team. Yeah, I think Jimmy's going to stay for 2 years. And do not believe anything Cujo says. I have not gotten a notification on that. RFK, do not fall for the bait. Cujo reporting deaths is as reliable as the Onion reporting actual news. Pettiford up top. Pettiford going to try a 3. They wave it off for the offensive foul. Moving screen by Hamilton. Wave it off. That's now 7 on High Point. Have Steph and LeBron showed signs of aging? Yes. Yes, they have. LeBron, definitely. He's not what he was. Having said that, what he is still incredible. But he is no longer a top 5 player in basketball. The fact that he's top 10 is still incredible, but he's no longer top 5. Foul on the shot by Hamilton. That's back-to-back fouls on Hamilton. He'll go to the line shoot 2 is Harris. So up against the foul trouble right now. I sort of stressed it, bro. Ratings for Luka Revenge Game? I think this one, are going to be pretty high. I think like 5 million. 5 million, I think. The one in Dallas is going to be the big one. The one in Dallas will be the big one. Harris at the line, shooting 2. 86% from the line this season. Only 3 points tonight, but not the guy you want to foul. It was 6 for 6 at the line last game against Upstate. Radford getting back into this thing with free throw shooting. Seriously wants to try for one more season in Philly. That doesn't shock me. He's getting up there in age. But I think if you're thinking about retirement right now, your heart's not in it. If you're thinking about retirement right now, second free throw, no good. Hamilton gets the board, and Yamasaki gonna commit the foul. That's 5 on Radford. So Yamasaki checking in. But I could see. See, the thing is that if you're thinking about retiring right now, I don't get it. Like, at that point, like, just retire. I don't know how you can mentally prep yourself to be like, okay, one more year. I mean, you're still playing this season. Jiffa. Hamilton. Kicks out in the corner. Williams back to Hamilton up top. Come on with you. I'll get to that in just a second. Jiffa, appreciate you, man. As always, Jiffa. Driving inside. Draws the foul before the shot. No continuation. Did Jason Kelce retire too soon? I don't think so. The reason why Kelce retired, it was not because he didn't think he could play. It was his body. He wasn't upset with the Eagles. His body was decimated by the tush push. No, when you're done, you're done. Kelce, I don't think he retired too soon. He was still great, but his body was shot. He said, my body can't do it anymore. I know if your body's telling you can't do it, especially when you're an offensive lineman, you have to hit people on every play. You can't fake that. Philly drift another corner. Can you imagine how good that secondary would be? Johnston. Hildebrandt now. Hildebrandt trying to drive inside. The layup gets it to go. Nice job there, not picking up the feet. 58-52. Yeah, but I think they will groom him under Slay for 1 year and then go from there. But I think you got to go. I think you go with wide receiver first round. I think go wide receiver potentially. Go with the wide out. Because wide receiver 3 has been a problem. The layup, contact by Hildebrandt, and the foul. Another foul by Hildebrandt. He's been struggling defensively down low. And Macklin gets the layup, falling down. Chance making a 1-score game. Ron Rivera had to be a Jim Rula Cal. Thank God he's not in Jacksonville. I was worried he was going to come to Jacksonville. And they either want to Hildebrandt or Benham. I don't know who they're going to get this one on. They will get this one on. It is on Hildebrandt. It's on Hildebrandt. I'm on straight for Shohei. I'll donate $500 to JG9. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. If you know Rivera's retiring or Slay's retiring, just trade him. Well, you can't do that because he's got no trade value. He's got no value. I'll rebound on the play, but then they mop up the floor, so it'd be a high point ball. Because then Slay could just retire. It's like, I don't want to move. I'm going to quit after this season. I don't want to move. I'm just going to retire right now. Thoughts on Andy Reid's comments? Some people are interpreting as he retiring next season or the season after that. Look, I think with guys like that, you just take it 1 year at a time. You take it 1 year at a time. Obviously, his body, you take it 1 year at a time. I don't see him retiring in the next 5 years. I hope he does. I'm sick of playing against him. But Hamilton gives it off. Directing traffic now. Fakes the threes. Jiffa feeds it. Hamilton up top. Hamilton, bit of separation. Going to try the 3. Step back. That one's good. 2 months separation. Hamilton gets it to go. 7-point game. High Point, 8 for 14 from 3 this game. Hamilton, it's his first. Bruce Arians starts too soon? No, he literally was going to die if he coached anymore. His doctor said if you cannot coach again, you will die. Your heart will give out. Mock draft on Monday? Sweet. He literally, like, it was literally like, you cannot coach. You will die. They draw the foul beforehand. It'll be a 1-1 coming up for Radford. I do not drink. That is true. I do not drink. Does anybody get the record for wins? Was he like 12 wins on average the next 5 years to get it? He could do it. I don't see why not. If that's the record, I think he's got it. Early at the free throw line for a 1-1. Early 82% of the line this season. First free throw. No good. Actually, the scoreboard was wrong, so it's 10 fouls on High Point, not 9. Apologies about that. The Radford scoreboard was wrong. Start time Duke Clemson moved from 6 p.m. to 6:30 Eastern on ESPN. Oh. Nice. 61-55. Pacers Lakers will be on ESPN Saturday. Florida Almost moved to ESPN 2. Yeah, we're still going to do that game. That's a big game. Top 10 matchup. Sam Houston Liberty to ESPN News. Poor ESPN News programming. Draws the offensive foul. Hildebrandt going to get called for his 4th foul down low. Hildebrandt has really been struggling tonight. 2 points, 4 fouls. They get Hildebrandt down low. Whistles are flying right now. And I don't know how that's a foul on Hildebrandt. I gotta be honest. I don't know how that's a foul on Hildebrandt. I don't really just let him play. If anything, it's a defensive foul. I don't see how that's on Hildebrandt whatsoever. Either way, Hildebrandt's staying in with 4 fouls. Despite being a liability right now out there. At the elbow feeds it. Working on Hildebrandt. Gets the layup to go. Obviously, Hildebrandt can't foul because one more he's out. Naismith gets it to go. 61-57. ABC with Boston, New York for the Logan debut. I don't think they do. 2 big markets. I don't think they're going to. Big game, too. Hamilton for 3 again. Made his last one. Makes this one. Back-to-back threes for Hamilton. High Point now 9 for 15 from behind the arc this game. And timeout on the floors. We're at the under 8 mark. Timeout High Point. They're going to talk things over. Up by 7. 1 intentional walk per game. I don't like that rule at all. I don't like that idea at all. Wait, hang on. There's 5. Wait a second. Wait, hang on. The Jimmy Butler trade. There's 5 teams involved. Hang on a second. Wait, what? Timeout. Hang on about Jimmy Butler. There are 5 teams involved in this one? Let me see. That's what Phil Yates just tweeted out. 5-team deal. Holy crap. It's a 5-team deal. Wait, okay, wait. What are the details? Hang on. It's a 5-team deal. I said 74 High Point. It could happen. It could. Yeah, it could. You have reliable... Yeah, you do. Marlins are going to have veteran arms to the rotation. No specification on who. It doesn't shock me. Okay, wait. Okay, so... Schroeder is okay, wait. So only Wiggins is staying in Miami. So here's the trade. Okay. Here's the trade. Yeah. There you go. I think Kudra's right on that one. Raptors getting Kyle, or wait. No, wait. Yeah. Kyle has to go to the Raptors. Schroeder to Utah. Butler, future Hall of Famer? Yes, absolutely he is. Absolutely he's a future Hall of Famer. There's no way he's not. You just have to literally breathe and you're a Hall of Famer in basketball. He's a 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. I mean, he's a lock for the Hall of Fame. He's an absolute lock. Led some teams to the finals. Put the Heat on his back. That one year was the 8th seed. Yeah, he's a lock for the Hall of Fame. In basketball, the qualification is on the floor. You know, it's a big trade. It's a big trade. A lot of moving pieces. I like what the Heat got though. Get Tucker, Wiggins, 1st-round pick. I know Tucker's pretty old, but is he gonna behave on the Warriors for a bit? He'll behave for this season. Next season, who knows? All bets are off. All bets are off after. Whipple's GXCB coach. I'm okay with them. Not crazy about the move. Wasn't crazy about the job he did with the Cardinals, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I trust Cohen and Baselli to build the right staff, so we'll see what happens. They've earned the benefit of the doubt. Post it up early. Kicks it out wide for 3. Got it to go. On line and in. Macklin. The return of the Mac cuts it to a 4-point game. Grossi, Pernovis, J9 to fight who wins. Oh, I would be toast. I have no stamina. My upper body strength is not good. I'd probably take Grossi on that one. Got notification of the Butler situation before I knew about the trade. Kept saying, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Wait just a second. Kicks up top. Williams trying to drive inside. Floats it up. Contact. Draws the foul. Gonna be 2 shots here. For DeMaurian Williams. 83% from the line this season. Truth Harris getting called for that foul. High point this game. 9 for 10 from the charity stripe. And a very good free throw shooting team is now we're at the underrated timeout. 64-60. They'll go try it at some point, but 9 times sooner for the Snooze with the Warriors. He made a pretty good deal. He got a pretty good deal considering that they... Alongside Corbin and someone similar, I could see that. I could see potentially them trading for a guy like Jordan Montgomery if the D-backs take on most of the salary. I could see that. Why is he Grossi have the same number of subscribers as I show Speed or Kai Sinat? Because he's too good of a person. But I think part of the reason too is that I'm not sure how many kids Grossi appeals to, whereas I show Speed and Kai Sinat appeals to a lot of kids. Grossi's demographic is on the older side. Also, Grossi's demographic is football fans, and there are a lot fewer football fans in the world than there are gaming fans. / fans of just wild people. Like, you have to get football to watch Grossi. It's like the thing with my channel. Like the market cap for me is every football fan in the world, which theoretically could be a lot of people, but I'll never be as big as some guys like Mr. Beast, where they're even though I hate the guy, it's more about like his content appeals to more people because it's more variety. I don't need to know anything. For me, I need to know about football. So it's almost like that. We're suffering ever why Jimmy Y. Just glad he's not the Suns problem. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, we can send the Heat, Schroeder to the Jazz, Anderson to the Pistons. Yep, and the Heat get a first-round pick, too, in return. So 64-60. High Point has made 9 of their last 10 field goals, shooting 57.5% this game. They are 6 for their last 7 from 3, 60% from the arc this game. Your football's pretty specific to America? Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, the thing with, like, Rossi is that you need to know English. I'm not sure you need to know English for Speed, for a guy like Speed. Like, something funny happens on stream that transcends language barriers. Playing a game that transcends language barriers. His reactions transcend language barriers. He, like, sets off a firework in his room. Like, you don't need to know English to like, get the humor in that. First free throw good. I didn't want Jimmy? No. God, no. Why would I want Jimmy? Why would I want Jimmy Butler? Why would I want Jimmy Butler? He's a head case. Second free throw good. Williams goes 2 for 2 that trip. He's a head case. Why would I want Jimmy Butler? No, I was adamant I don't want him. Are the Heat done? No. No, they got pieces for a guy that wasn't playing. Butler wasn't playing. They got a first-round pick in Wiggins for a guy that wasn't playing. That's on the wrong side of 35 and he's declining. Butler's a head case. He would have, like, destroyed everything Phoenix has. Layup good. 4-point game again. Up in Radford. Close one so far. Jiffa gives it off. Hamilton back to Jiffa up top. Looks like all the starters out there right now for High Point. Jiffa floats it from the block. High off the bank. No good. Rebound by Harris. Like some girls say cusses. Have you ever watched a speed stream? He cusses all the time. Up top now it's Harris. You turn out 84 million. How many people would take 1/100th of that fraction pay for that job? Yes. It's crazy. Crazy. He bet on himself and lost. Listen, it could have been worse if they lose tonight. And they will lose tonight to the Thunder. They will lose. Contact on the lab. Can't get on the back of the rim. No good. Rebound on the play. Last touched by Radford. Last touched off Early's knee. 5:39 to go. Did he call a tree for a street fight? What is this man doing? Why did he call a tree out for a street fight? I don't get why he called him out for a street fight. Who's bigger head case? Jimmy Butler by far. Jimmy Butler by far. Harden caused no problems on the Thunder. Caused no problems on the Nets. It was really just the way he forced himself out of Houston after a decade. Foul there on the layup by Williams. Going to line shoot two. It's Jimmy. It's not even close. Jimmy will go scorched earth. Harden causes some drama. Jimmy goes scorched earth. Harden will pick the flowers from your garden if he's unhappy. And that's sometimes. First for the Williams, no good. Jimmy will douse your garden afterwards with oil and light on fire to make sure nothing ever grows there again. And he does it for every single garden. Oh yeah. Most people love streamers. Yes, they do. They do. I don't do it though. I don't do it. So if it ever does slip on stream, you know, oh, this is real. If I ever accidentally let one slip on stream, you know it's real. Just adds more weight. More weight to it. More meaning. Trying to post up. Driving down side. Harris blocked on the shot by Bodo. Gets it back. The layup. Another block by Bodo. Back to black blocks by Bodo. He had 4 blocks last time out against Presbyterian. Back to back by Bodo. You want to know why this guy was Big South Freshman of the Year last year? Oh, man. Bodo back to back on the blocks. 5 to go. It's a 5-point game. Early. 5 on the clock. Cross up on Hamilton. Going to try a 3. Contested. Rims out. No good. Jiffa lets it go out of play. High Point gets it back. Bigger head case Gilbert Arenas for Jimmy Butler. I would say Butler. Arenas didn't really do anything outside the whole gun incident. Yeah, Custom's part. I like it. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, I don't cuss. I feel like there's no reason to. Having said that, if I ever do, you know it's real. If I do, you know it's this is real. Jiffa at the elbow, driving inside. It's going to be an offensive foul. Going against Jiffa. Extended the elbow a bit. So frustrated the Bulls trading Butler. Yeah, they didn't really get a whole lot in return for him. Yeah, rare punctuation cuts is much more impactful. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, compared to what they could have gone, they didn't really get a lot for Jimmy Butler. They got Levine, but like, yeah. Besides him. The layup, contact, and one. Bodo cannot get the block that time. And Harris gets it to go with the contact. It's a 3-point game going on the line for the and one. Oh boy. We got a good one up in Virginia, folks. Again, what's on the line this game? High Point fighting for first place in the conference, going into that big game against Asheville on Saturday. High Point's won 4 straight. Radford having a solid season, 15-9. But a bit shaky as of late. They've lost 3 of their last 5. The free throw circles in, gets the friendly roll. 2-point game. Be shocked if a Suns someone up the game close consider. Oh, I'm expecting nothing. I'm expecting like a 20-point drubbing. I'm expecting nothing. It can't be the Blazers twice. And granted, the Blazers are playing a lot better as of late, but still. Hamilton. Hamilton's trying to post up. By the Big South logo. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Kicks it back up top. Gonna reset now with Jiffa. 10 on the clock. Hamilton sets a screen. Jiffa. Driving inside. Layup. High off the bank. No good. Bodo gets the offensive board. Could be at a double-double right now. Could be. In the corner, Benham. Finds Williams now. Yes, we only said yeah. Got you do basketball live streams in the offseason. He's super busy with stuff. But yeah, I think he'd do great with that. Williams, 3 on the clock, 3, 2, fades away from the elbow. Good. 2-score game. If Grossi does that, I lose so much viewership. If Grossi does basketball in the offseason, I'm cooked. I am cooked at that point. I'm doing this to expand my reach. Grossi cannibalizes that. I'm screwed. Love him, but oh man. Moss gives it up. 3.5 to go. Truth Harris. Truth, screen set by Josiah Harris. Truth, driving inside, layup. Blocked on the shot, no good. Josiah Harris gets the board. Reverse lane, got it to go. 3 minutes left. 69-67. Plus, Chris is a really good basketball fan. He did some Bucks games during the NBA Finals when they made that run, but other than that, he's not really a basketball guy. Hamilton. He'll probably do some wrestling streams. I would feel like he would be killer at wrestling streams. He'll do those. Hamilton. Driving inside. They're going to get the travel on Hamilton. Picked up his feet. Another turnover by High Point. So 13 for them on a day. It's only averaging about 10.5 per game this season. 13 turnovers. 2-point game. Only a 10. No, we're doing Stanford, Wake Forest at 11 o'clock Eastern. Here less than Bulls trade that actually worked out. Trade for Ramen 95. Yeah, that was the last one, I think. It's been a while. Been a while. Maybe DeRozan? Maybe. Maybe. Only game tonight. Yeah, no, not the only game tonight. Low point terrible, high point skip, middle point is mid. That is true. Oh man, this has been a crazy game so far. I got a big one for High Point. Not just for first place in the conference, potentially. But, if you're High Point, you can't afford to lose any more games if you want an at-large. You really can't. If you go into the conference tournament with 5 losses, with some of your wins on the schedule, and you make it to the conference finals and you lose, you have some leeway. You lose another game in conference play, I'm not sure that leeway is there anymore. I'm not sure that leeway is there. Like, that's why this regular season for High Point is huge. High Point's are when I stream them. Ooh. It's not great, honestly. It's not great. Let's see. 0-1. 0-2. Carlos Trostelium. 1-2. 1-3. 1-4. Is it? No, not 1. Is it 4? It might be 4-3. I'm talking about Stanford. I'm not sure. Depends on my voice is feeling. Depends on my voice is feeling. No, I think it's 3-3. No, wait. Did we do the first Presbyterian game? I think we did. Yeah, no, we did the first Presbyterian game. I think it's 4-3. I'll double check. I think it's 4-3. Got a few more games coming this season. Let's see. Let's see. High Points are going to stream them. They are 1, 2, 3. No, 3-3. High Points 3-3 when I stream them. 3-3. They are 16-2 every other game. They're 3-3 when I stream them. Olympia games are bro for this East Coasters. West Coast, Best Coast, baby. West Coast, Best Coast. 91% of you confident that High Point holds on to this lead. So I tested Chandler to New Orleans for J.R. Smith and P.J. Oof. They just got Smith. Yeah, big oopsie on their end. Hey, Radford, take it up. 2-point game, 2:40 left. Gets the tip. Could get the steal. Hamilton with the steal. Layup. Got it to go. Hamilton presses by himself and somehow forces the turnover. Radford just blows that one. Hamilton by himself steals it on a 2-on-1 in the backcourt. 4-point game. Moss. Wave it off. Hamilton with a reach in. Hamilton with the reach. 2 free throws for Moss coming up. He games to the wire pretty late. Hamilton, that's his third. Only guy on High Point with more than 3 fouls is Hildebrandt with 4. No one in Radford in foul trouble. Harris and Yamazaki have 3. That's it. We're actually going to have one on Jiffa. We're going to have one on Jiffa. That's his second. So Moss at the free throw line. 13 points tonight. The 83% free throw shooter. First one is good. Cuts it down to a 3-point game. Gonna be live later tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern. Stanford, Wake Forest. Nice game in the ACC. Two teams that could be in the field right now. Radford gets 69. 2 for 2 that trip. And here we go. Jiffa. 2:10 left in regulation. Jiffa taking it down. Up top, gives it to Benham. Benham weaving it around. It's Williams. Williams. No Johnson out there right now, interestingly enough. So I think shooting 60% from 3 the last 8 games. Williams kicks it out. Jiffa for 3 for the corner. That one's good. Jiffa gets it to go. It's a 5-point game. High Point shooting over 60% from 3 tonight. Panthers lead by 5. Now it's Radford's turn to answer. Crossing over, it's Moss. Moss, chance inside, Benham, contact, go to line shoot 2. Benham over the back. No one was able to switch off the screen to get down low. And an easy foul call there. Benham was all out of position. Botobo can shift over in time. Trade us for Cooper Cup. I would say the Chiefs. Early Final Four picks. Ooh. Houston with that defense. Auburn, Florida, and Duke. Way too early, but we'll see on that. First free throw, no good. It's going to stay a 2-score game regardless of what happens here on this shot by Moss. Yeah, Wagons High Point. Oh, man, that'd be great. Take a ban from the chat besides a bot or flooding. Just outright racism. And just outright, like, or anti-Semitism or anything. Like, just outright, like, clearly, like, you know when you see it. You know when you see it. Other than that, nothing. Makes 1 of 2. Timeout on the floor. This one called by Radford. That's their second. Like, other than that, I pretty much let everything go. I feel like that's what people like about these streams, too. I like just... There's no reason. No reason to ban people. Open forum. 74-70 your score. Appreciate you guys a ton. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. 88 seconds left in this one in regulation. High Point up by 4. Been money from 3. There's 7 for their last 8 from 3. Who is that? Wait, do I know who that is? Hang on. Yes. If he said that, yeah. If he said that, yeah. I would ban him. Depends on that one. Depends what they're doing. Really, there's nuance to everything. Benham. Swing around Jiffa. Williams now. Williams crossing over by the elbow. Spinning around, fading away. With 10 on the clock, no good. Hamilton, Bodo, who's got the board? It's on the ground. Radford's got it. Josiah Harris picks it up. 1 minute left in this one. 4-point game. Radford got the defensive stop. Can they do anything on this possession to cut it to a 1-score game? Moss giving it up top. Macklin crossing over, driving inside. Macklin feeds an extra pass. Misses the layup. It was a wide open layup. He missed it. Jiffa's got it. 2-score game. They got a foul, and they do. Missed a standing layup. Would have been a 1-score game. There was no one on him the extra feed. It was so... No, I know he is. I didn't realize what he said. I didn't know what he said. It was a great feed by Macklin. Giving it down low to Harris. And Harris blows the standing layup. Oh my goodness. Jiffa at the line for a 1-and-1. First free throw. Good. Okay, wait. Who said 78-70? Someone said at the start of the chat 78-70 was their pick. Was it V-Dub? Second free throw is good. Holy crap. Holy crap. That could happen. High Point gets a stop here. Timeout Radford. High Point gets a stop here. And then they foul, make 2 free throws. Oh, who said 78-70? Who said at the top of the chat this game is going to end 78-70? Yeah, V-Dub. V-Dub said it. This might be one of the greatest predictions of all time. You might nail the score right on the money. 78-7. It's 76-70. High Point up by 6. Holy cow. Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Looking good for High Point right now. Not in the clear just yet, but after a rough start to this game, High Point playing a lot better. Looking to win their 5th straight and get their 20th win of the season. One of the best starts in program history. That was, yeah, that's impressive, B-Dub. That's impressive. That is impressive. If I have a Saquon 8-yard run prediction. And that was good. That was good. But I think the exact score is even better. Because we know Saquon take it to the house at times. 3-pointer. This one off the mark. No good. Rebound though by Radford. Moss gonna try a 3. That one's good. Cuts it to a 1-score game. The score prediction's not gonna work. Ah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. How's it going, Dave? Welcome in. Timeout Radford. It's their last one. 76-73. The one thing High Point couldn't do there was allow a 3. They allow a 3. You gotta get this inbound in. High Point's only got 1 timeout. You gotta get this inbound in if you're the Panthers. You have to question their 6-point game. Really should be fouling if you're High Point to keep it at a 2-score game. Especially with the way Radford has been shooting from 3 this second half. They're 50% from behind the arc this half. I don't think they're going to win the World Series. It's looking really close. No, that was still a great prediction. 76-73. And Radford looking to avoid getting swept by the Panthers, looking to avoid their 10th loss of the season. High Point, their next game Saturday night against Asheville. That's going to be a big game. Biggest game of the season in the Big South right now. 1 against 2. The rematch from the 103-99 thriller earlier this season that we called. Radford's next game on the road at Longwood. High Point next game against Asheville. This is going to be a tough stretch for High Point. Next 3 games. Death Row. Asheville. Longwood. At Winthrop. That is Murderer's Row right now for High Point. It's going to be a tough stretch. Gotta win this one and hold on. Up by 3. This is a Big Ten Flag Conference, so the question was how many teams. It's great. Pettiford, he's got it. Bounce pass, Hamilton. Hamilton doubled, kicks it across the floor. They break the double nicely. 12 on the clock and foul with 11. They take 9 seconds off the clock. Radford tries to play tight defense. Full court press. But High Point breaks it, and they're going to the line to shoot 2. Trade back, hopefully. I will say Friday, I'm going to be live with my dad. We're going to play trivia against each other for Super Bowl trivia. We'll be live 7 o'clock Eastern. But in terms of the game, hopefully. If it comes back, I want to do it on YouTube. I want to do it on YouTube. Like solely YouTube, where I can, like, you just click the answer. Jiffa. First one's good. 2-score game. Jiffa up to 19 points. Last time against Radford. As Jiffa, 5 for 5 at the line tonight. Jiffa had 14 points on 4 for 13 shooting last time against Radford. 12 points last game. Nails the first free throw. High Point has everyone back. No one to get the board. Not that it's necessary. High Point, Jiffa, both free throws good. 78-73. Radford. Back to Moss. 5, 4. Driving inside. They're taking way too much time. Layup, foul. Going to line to shoot 2. But it doesn't matter. They took way too much time. They don't know the situation. Moss took way too much time there. 78-73 with 1.8. You got to make both free throws, and then High Point, they have a timeout. You miss one, it's over. You miss one, it's over. Moss, first free throw is good. Yeah, we'll live. Yeah, it's going to be on stream, yes. Yeah, I'm going to be live against my dad. It's on stream. Second free throw is good. It's in San Fran. Also game's in San Fran. Final timeout. If I'll know what Cinderella Upper would be like not knowing who Taylor Swift was. Nah, it's not that big. Cinderella Upper was huge, but it's not like not knowing who Taylor Swift is. Taylor Swift, that's like not knowing who Michael Jackson was. That's like that. This would be like not knowing who Sabrina Carpenter is. All right, timeout on the floor. Double bonus. Obviously, Radford needs to get a steal on this and then get a 3. Hamilton going to inbound this one. High Point still has a timeout left. They don't like what they see here. 1.8 to go. Hamilton. Looking for anyone. Timeout. Couldn't get anyone to look. 1.8. Really, with something like this, obviously, if you're High Point, you want to maintain possession. But if you're High Point, as long as you don't turn this over and they're inbounding from underneath, you're okay. You just have to keep this in the court of play. If you're a High Point, that's all you got to do. Keep it in the court of play. Madonna wasn't that big in 84. Madonna was not like 85, different story. But 84, by the time it would have been announced, not really. Not really. Probably would have been like not know who like Chappell Roan was. Just sort of like popularity. But now 85, different story. As long as you're High Point, you cannot have this ball go out of bounds without getting touched. You cannot turn it over. Even if you throw it up to half court. If I'm High Point, that's what I'm doing. I'm throwing up to half court. I'm just throwing up to half court, sending everyone to half court, and I'm just going to do a jump ball. And if you can't get anyone open, obviously you have someone down low. That's a safe option. But as long as you get this half court and it's touched by someone, you should be okay. 1.8 would take a miracle. Just sort of update the... Yes, I did. Update the intro. One of the cuts work for Cleveland White House. Oh, wow. We're going to test search for crazy week sleep, but not so clicked. Oh, that's a bummer. What a fun experience. Again, all you got to do if you're High Point, just make sure you touch this in the court of play. That's all you got to do. Just touch it in the court of play. Williams running the baseline, kicks into Hamilton. 1 and no foul. That's it. They let it run. High Point wins. Williams runs the baseline, gives it to Hamilton. Radford decides not to foul. And High Point wins by 3. Coming back, they go on the road and win their 5th straight game, their 20th of the season. They go into Murderer's Row with all the momentum on their side. Asheville on Saturday night on Family Weekend at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, followed by the Longwood game Thursday on ESPNU. Whew, man. It'll be a fun stretch. And then Winthrop on the road on Saturday. Man. Yeah, that is Murderer's Row right there. From Big South terms, that is Murderer's Row. At the Winthrop Coliseum, and then Asheville and Longwood, that's Murderer's Row. But we'll be on the call for all those games. We'll see what happens there. But High Point wins by 3. They win their 5th straight. Radford drops to 15-10, 5-5 in the conference play. High Point 20-5 on the season, 8-2 in conference play. And they'll be fighting against Asheville Saturday night in one of the biggest Big South games of the season for first place in the conference. All right, here's the game plan. We'll be live later tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern. Stanford, Wake Forest. Join me for that game. I'll see you guys then. I'm going to get dinner. Appreciate you guys tuning in. cgiuliani signing off, and I will see you guys in a bit.